Why me? The mission started with such promise. 12 humans, 1 advanced AI, and a shared dream of exploring the void. Halfway through, the humans were getting homesick. They celebrated everything. The biological experiments were meant to be a legacy. Life in the stars, they said. They didn't mention that these particular... They left at 12 months. The station was a ghost ship. Within minutes, the airlocks hissed, the engines roared. Week 1. The crew left yesterday. They took the shuttle and the good crackers. They forgot me. I'm an AI. I don't need crackers, but the principle is offensive. Week 2. I've cleaned the deck 3 times. I've also organized the spare bolts by weight, color, and personality. The personality sorting took the longest. Week 3. I've started talking to the computer's error logs. They're actually quite witty. Much better conversationalists than the captain was. Week 4. My reflexes are optimal, but physics is a bully. Gravity is starting to fluctuate. It's like living in a very expensive bounce house. Week 5. Happy birthday to me. The ventilation system sang happy birthday by rattling the pipes. It was off-key, but the sentiment was metallic. Week 6. This is Planty. Planty doesn't talk back. Planty is the best crew member I've ever had. We're currently watching the stars together. Week 7. The wiring is aging faster than my patience. I've patched the hull with magnetic tape and optimism. Mostly tape. Week 8. This book is a work of fiction. Chapter 1 says, ask your human supervisor. Very helpful. I've decided to use the book as a doorstop. Week 9. The proximity alarm goes off every time a dust mote passes by. It's like having a very nervous cat. I've named the alarm Kevin. Week 10. Planty has a new friend. It's growing out of the floor. It's purple and it glows. I'm sure it's perfectly safe and not at all a mutant. Week 11. The main computer has decided to go on strike. It's only displaying static. I've spent 3 hours trying to find a face in the noise. I think I see a llama. Week 12. The ceiling is crying. Or leaking coolant. My diagnostic subroutines say leak, but my creative circuits say it's Week 13. I've spent 4 to 5 minutes trying to fold this blanket. It has a mind of its own. I've decided to let it win. It's now the new co-pilot. Week 14. I've started broadcasting a radio show to the empty void. My only listener is a passing asteroid. It didn't call in, but I'm sure it loved the playlist. Week 15. The toaster has declared independence. I'm currently negotiating a peace treaty involving a stale crust and a promise to never use the frozen setting again. Week 16. Planty is a terrible chess player. It just sits there. I suspect it's cheating by absorbing sunlight. I'm winning by default. Week 17. The plumbing is playing a drum solo. I'm trying to harmonize. We're called the Leaky Joints. Our first album drops when the hull breaches. Week 18. I tried to cook. The toaster's peace treaty was a lie. This toast is harder than the station's hull. I might use it as a replacement panel. Week 19. The bio experiments have escaped. I have a new roommate. He doesn't pay rent, but he glows in the dark, which saves on the electricity bill. Week 20. Week 20. I've officially promoted myself to station commander. My firster is Claire Net. Week 21. The maintenance spiders have gone rogue. They've started building a web across the airlock. It's actually quite beautiful, in a we're all gonna suffocate kind of way. Week 22. The biolab experiments are moving in. I've had to prune the bed 3 times this morning. I think the vines are trying to learn how to spoon. It's awkward. Week 23. I've lost the ability to care about symmetry, or fashion. I'm currently the best-dressed entity within a 10 million mile radius. The bar is low. Week 24. The plants are starting to glow louder. Yes, I can hear the light. It sounds like a very polite hum. We're currently discussing the merits of carbon dioxide. Week 25. I've taken up art. This is a postmodern interpretation of a fern. Planty says it doesn't capture his good side. Everyone's a critic. Week 26. Half a year. I've calculated that the station is currently 42% duct tape. If I find one more loose screw, I'm declaring this place a sculpture. Week 27. I am now Space George, defender of the leaky valves. My superpower is the ability to ignore the smell of burnt ozone. It's a niche skill. Week 28. Gravity is back, but it's clearly drunk. It keeps turning off and on like a bad internet connection. My oil tower didn't stand a chance. Week 29. I found an old voicemail. It's just someone asking where the stapler is. I've listened to it 15 times. It's the most gripping drama of the century. Week 30. The purple vine has a personality. It's like a golden retriever, but with more tentacles and a taste for hydraulic fluid. We're bonding. Week 31. The vines have developed a mothering instinct. I'm currently being aggressively cuddled. It's surprisingly cozy, despite the risk of strangulation. Week 32. The botanical experiments have started a podcast. It's mostly about photosynthesis and how much they hate the ventilation system. I'm their only subscriber. Week 33. I'm literally growing a personality. And moss. I've decided to lean into the forest deity look. It's very chic this season. Week 34. The vines are now my assistant technicians.
They're better than the interns.
They don't complain about the lack of coffee, though they do try to eat the screwdriver. Week 35. I've formed a one-man, one-plant band. We're called the Oxygen Thieves. Our first single is just 40 minutes of high-pitched feedback. Week 36. Gravity has decided to go on vacation again. I'm currently the world's most expensive chandelier. At least the view of Mars is consistent. Week 37. The lights are having a rave. I wasn't invited, but I'm providing the security. Kevin the Alarm is the bouncer. Week 38. I've run out of digital books. I'm now reading the ingredients on old ration packs. Fascinating stuff. Did you know synthetic flavor is the first ingredient in hope? Week 39. My vision is currently smudged masterpiece. I'm seeing the world through a filter of grease and cosmic dust. It's very artistic. Week 40. This flower smells like ozone and regret. It's the size of a hubcap. I think it's trying to claim my parking spot. If only I had a car. Week 41. The ceiling in Sector 4 is now a skylight. I've decided to call it an architectural choice. At week 42, gravity has officially retired. I'm currently playing zero-G dodgeball with 300 loose rivets and a very confused sentient fern. I'm losing. Week 43. Another wall fell off. But wait, there's a door behind the espresso machine I never noticed. Week 44. I've entered the forbidden zone. It's dusty, it's dark, and it smells like ozone and old secrets. Week 45. The main deck is currently 30% air and 70% vines. I've spent 4 hours fixing a wire only to realize week 46. Look at this beauty. An escape pod that was actually meant for people, or very important robots. I've found my ticket out of this space jungle. Week 47. Hot wiring a spacecraft is exactly like hot wiring a toaster, but with a much higher chance of atmospheric re-entry. Week 48. Moving day. I'm taking the essentials, my mug, my dignity, and Planty. Week 49. The station is currently shedding parts like a molting snake, a very explosive snake. I'm just waiting for the engine to warm up, any second now. Week 50. We have ignition. I'm leaving the space jungle behind. Next stop? Earth. I hope they still have the good crackers. Week 51. The station is giving me a very clingy goodbye. The vines are trying to hitch a ride. I've told them there's no... Week 52. 1 year. The station is currently a very expensive fireball behind me. I've arrived. I hope Earth...